Okay, imagine this. You open your favorite investing app and bam! Charts, numbers, trends. They're everywhere. It's like the stock market is speaking a different language altogether. Hi, my name is Rehan, and this is why I replicated an amazing project from Build Fast with AI and made my own stock market AI agent. It grabs real stock prices, figures out if they're going up or down, and even summarizes your portfolio so that you don't have to freak about all the numbers. Today, I'm going to show you how it all works and turn chaos into clarity. Let's get into it. First, I had to get real-time stock prices. So I used Python and Yahoo Finance to get the last 250 days of prices. Then, the AI calculates the 50-day and 200-day moving averages and checks if the current price is above them. If it is, then the stock is trending upwards. If it isn't, that means the stock is trending downwards. This way, the trend is based on real numbers and not just guesses. And here is how I do this. This is the Python code. And that's the first part of my AI agent. The next part of my AI agent was to make the AI look at the whole portfolio. It can add up all of your stocks and give a short summary of each one. And by checking the moving averages and checking how each stock performed over the past year, it gives an easy to understand snapshot of your entire portfolio. And thus, there's not much math required. So let me pull up my portfolio. And here it is. As we can see, there are 50 stocks of Apple, 30 of Microsoft, and further on. And here it gives a summary of the stocks and uses real data to perform this summary and calculate these results. But then there isn't much math required because it's all about creating a concise and well done summary, right? To showcase how our stocks are doing and see the value of the stocks. Okay, so that's the next thing I did. And the third part was my favorite part. It was the coolest part, which was connecting all this data to Grok AI. So as you can see over here, we can prompt Grok to make sure it only uses the real stock data we collected. And so that doesn't make real numbers up, And this way, the AI can explain why stock is going up or down and summarize the portfolio. And even it can point out risks, all based on the actual data, where it is pulling it out. So this can be from Yahoo Finance, news, etc., right? Whatever we prompted on. So we're prompting it here on the start price, end price, and asking it to provide detailed insights on all these metrics. Okay, that's the next part I did. And the final part let's look at is adding extra tools, right? I added extra tools in that I added dividends, right? I added what was the last dividend it had. And by doing this, it can basically provide additional insights as to how we can compare the stocks, right? So over here, we can see that it returns the last dividend date of the stock. And this is the function that does it. And this way, the AI can think about a lot of things at once and give better and more complete insights. So that's another thing I did. And now let's look at the output, a thorough output of how it looks like, okay? So here it is in action. As you can see, it's calculating the current prices. It's fetching this from the Yahoo Finance, outputting the trend, and then after that, it's giving its insights as to how this all works. And then after that, it looks at the news as well. That's an interesting thing. We can see that from the news, the graph GPUs that NVIDIA is producing, right? And that's very interesting. And it gives detailed insights based on all that data. So that is my stock market AI agent. And that's my stock market AI agent in action. Again, a huge thanks to Build Fast with AI for the original idea I got to replicate. What I love about this project is how it turns raw numbers into something you can actually understand. It breaks down trends, shows the risks, highlights opportunities,
and even pulls dividends, earnings, and news. It's like having a stock expert in your pocket, but one that does not need 5 coffees to function. Building this really taught me how powerful AI can be when you connect it to data, real-world data. If you're interested in stocks, coding, or AI, I definitely recommend trying something like this. You never know, but maybe you might end up building something even better. Thank you for watching.